welcome to another episode of Kabla's Manchester United. You know what I mean? Kabla loves Manchester United. And on this episode of Kabla's Manchester United, I mean, it's anything United. You can talk about transfers, kits, whatnot, Premier League, how the Premier League will be looking like next season, Pogmos, PG, MOL's rules regarding to the game and whatnot. So stay tuned as I give you my opinions on whatever is happening at Manchester United, anything Manchester United. Let's get right into it. I mean, Manchester United over last week had, like, from Fabrizio Romano and David Ornstein, we got to understand that Manchester United are trying to find a way with Brentford for Brian Mbeumo, who has prioritized Manchester United. I mean, it's a good deal for Manchester United considering the number of wingers leaving this summer. Jadon Sancho, Marcus Rashford likely, and Alejandro Garnacho. So it's a good fit. Like, it's time for Manchester United to reinforce in wingers. So hopefully Manchester United can do that in a jiffy. And I mean, towards the weekend, we had Fabrizio Romano came to post on all socials that Manchester United and Alejandro Garnacho have decided to part ways if there is a considerable move or whatnot. So it's up to Manchester United to it's up to Garnacho to find his club, and I'm defending the club on its position on deciding to part way with Alejandro Garnacho, considering what he did after the Europa League final, trying to criticize the coach and whatnot. So that kind of character is what we don't need at Manchester United. So hopefully we can get. I mean, the player power at Manchester United has been on the rise since whenever. I mean, from Mourinho to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer down to Erik ten Hag and now Ruben Amorim is becoming a menace right now. So if the club has decided to part ways with him, that's fine, and we support this decision of the club. And I mean, it's really right for Manchester United to part ways with Alejandro Garnacho to avoid any toxic relationship between the two parties. You get what I mean? This is another episode of God Bless Manchester United, where I basically talked about the transfer market, how the transfer market is going. And I forgot to congratulate Bruno Fernandes and Diogo Dalot on winning the UEFA Nations League with Portugal. I mean, it was really nice to watch, and hopefully they can transmit that into bringing Manchester United back into the glory days. This is another episode of God Bless Manchester United. As I've already said, please like, comment, subscribe, and also tell a friend as well. See you on the next episode.